Yo, what's good? It's Bino, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make pane guitar loops. I'm going to use an actual live electric guitar to record it. For this particular sample, I'm going for something with a super clean tone, and I also want to have a simple melody, but one that's still emotional, sad, and almost has a dark, depressed feeling to it. Think of something like Trials and Tribulations by Polo, DURK by Scorey, or Let God Choose by Lil Poppa and NoCap. Here's a preview of the sample, and you can actually get it for free in the description. The key takeaway I want you guys to get from this video is that although the loop might sound complex and really full, and it is, when you actually break down the individual layers, it's a lot of super simple melodies that are actually really easy to play on the guitar. But when you layer all of them together, they just make it sound, really full and emotional. For the effects on the guitar, I used this preset I made in Guitar Rig, and I wanted the tone to be something that's super clean, but also brings up the bright end so the melody can really shine through. And all that really is just a 6, 4, 1, and then 7 chord progression, and really just playing the power chord. So then on the last one where I go to the 7, I just played this note down here instead of the 5th. So when I then add this second layer, it's super simple melody, but it makes it sound way more full. And when you break that down even further, what you get is one note repeating up here, and then going between the 1 and the 7 down here, although it's kind of sliding. And then for the second half of it, you have the same note that's repeating. So it's used as kind of a pedal note throughout the entire melody. And then rather than going between the 1 and the 7, you go between these notes. In terms of what to take away, definitely try adding pedal notes to your melodies. So there'll be one note that just repeats throughout all of it, but it adds a lot of tension. I'm going to play just the first layer, and all I'm going to do is add that pedal note, and you'll see how much of a difference it makes. The other thing is, in your melodies, really try to add things that add tension by going between the 1 and the 7. Because like these notes up here, those are each 2 semitones apart, but the 1 and the 7, only 1 semitone apart, and that's what adds a lot of the tension, because they kind of conflict with each other. So all of that melody is if you use your pentatonic as a starting point with, it's this part. And then goes up here. So a couple hammer-ons. And then a couple slides. And then in terms of effects, it's the same basic preset, but then I added another guitar rig with this rotator and twin delay, and that kind of gives it that cool effect. I also added a shaper box to pan it from side to side, and just another guitar rig with another reverb. So now I'm done with the guitar, and all I'm adding is some really subtle piano and vocal layers to fill out the loop a little more. I started with this vocal from Arcade. I then pitched it up, added a lot of reverb and a shaper box, as well as an EQ to kind of tuck it into the background a bit. I then added this one shot in the background. It sounds like this. I wanted to add one super simple melody over top just to add a bit more variety in the loop. So I added this piano from Keyscape. To add a little bit of ambience, I added this drone to the background and panned it from side to side. And similar to that one pedal note that's repeating throughout the second melody of the guitar, this kind of acts as a pedal note as well, and just kind of remaining constant throughout the loop, but adds a lot of emotion and tension. Finally, I added a bass, and I added this growler mode preset from Omnisphere. So here's the final loop, and like I said, you can go download in the description for free. Be sure to like and subscribe for more tutorials like this in the future, and let me know in the comment section below what tutorials you guys want to see next.